Hello, this is Ashkan from Noah Parmi. I'm here to introduce you to our new quick start guide, which you can find in our documentation linked below the video. This dude is basically the first AI that I've created. It shoots us with blue, slower bullets when we are close by. When we go a bit further, it shoots with red bullets. And if we go like far from its range, then it starts just patrolling and moving around to see if it can find a new target. And when it gets close to us, it will shoot at us again. And currently, like, it doesn't have any additional logic to not make it complex, basically, for people to understand the AI. And it's just for making sure that you know how to do the most basic stuff. The documentation goes through it, but just to show you, I've created an AI folder with a projectile and two materials for it. But the most important stuff are basically the behavior, which I've created with three actions. And these are mostly the built-in actions, and only at the end we add a custom one, and mostly built-in considerations, and only at the end the custom one. So this is like the built-in action to spawn an actor. And the difference between the two spawn actors, which create the bullets, is basically the actor that they spawn and also the curves that they have, which says when they should be spawned. So this one, which shoots the slower ones, has a curve which basically, when you are close, it's like returning, when the score is low and you are far, it returns 0. But when you get closer and the score of the distance becomes closer to 1, so you are closer to the bot, it returns high scores. But the other one uh, basically scores linearly no matter where you are. So if open that again, this one, the curve is just linear, so the consideration is just the distance, and the distance is like when you are at the moment the max distance is like 2000 centimeters, so 20 meters. At 20 meters and higher, it returns 0, and as you get closer to 0 distance, so for example in 10 meters, it will return 0.5. And since the curve for this one is linear, when you are closer, this one, which shoots bigger blue bullets, will score higher compared to a linear one. And this one is just our fallback, which just moves around and then waits and then moves around. And this one's consideration always returns a single low value, which there is just one key in the curve. So we have always something to do no matter what. And in the documentation, we go through how to like basically set up the character and add a WF behavior component to it, WF brain component to it, and then how to add behaviors to the brain. As you can see here, there's an array which is called behaviors, and then you can add behaviors to it, which is the same file which we were looking at. We go through it all in that document step by step, like 1, 2, 3, and you can just go through it. We have a link to it here in this like main page, but also if you go to the manual, you'll see it here. And it just goes through them one by one, and at the top has a link to download the final project. And we are adding stuff with influence maps and more beautiful models, and an immersive gameplay system like a world which lives no matter your player. And yeah, we are going to create better videos for those, and this is all blueprints. But if you want to do C++, there's a lot more here, and we have a complete C++ sample as well. yeah, that's it. I hope that it's helpful and you can enjoy it.